Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope you're well, God bless. So, hey, I haven't made a video in a little while. The last one I did, I took a spill and, oh, I've been hurting, I'm still hurting. My ribs and my shoulders are getting better, but my back still hurts quite a bit. Good Lord willing, that'll pass real soon though. So, I want to talk about what's going on in my country here in America. You know, and with the cops and everything, the federalization of the police forces, thank you, Obama. The, sort of the eradication of jurisdiction lines, local police, federal police. A cop from the next town over can arrest someone in the next town, or someone from 5 counties over. Local police can arrest somebody in another town, man. Jurisdiction. So what else? You know, I guess the point of that is that's scary because of the things we see, like that family that had the children kidnapped in Arizona by the police because of a doctor didn't like having parents not follow through on the doctor's instructions, and it wasn't even like a life or death situation, not by a long shot. So, but then you got the sort of things that happened during Katrina. You know, it's just been going on more and more. And then recently they're discovering all those graves of those boys that were murdered in the juvenile home in Dozier, or the Dozier Boys Home in northern Florida or southern Georgia. Dozier. School for boys, reform school for boys. You know what, like 50 graves they found in that place. Like, what was it called? Sleepers with Brad Pitt. Story about the reform school up there in New York. Sort of shit that goes on in these government facilities. Go government. Government does a great job. Government doesn't take care of anybody. That's what we need to understand. Like, a pay tax. They don't need to pay taxes. Everybody stop paying their taxes. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? You gonna arrest everybody? Dude, I don't know, man. You know, these institutions, these government institutions murder people. They kidnap and murder people, and they rob people on the side of the road. They pull people over and they give them tickets. That's roadside robbery, man. It's daylight robbery. They're like bandits on the road. Raiders, man. I don't know if y'all heard about that Somali immigrant that threw that 5-year-old boy off of a third-story balcony in a mall, threw him 40 feet. The boy's dead. The guy just, this Somali. I'm not racist. I'm not. This is just the facts. It's a black man threw a 5-year-old white child off of the third-story balcony in a mall in Minnesota. It's over 80,000 Somali immigrants in Minnesota. Minnesota used to be like super white, dude. Like it was like a Norwegian sort of place where Nordic people settled when they immigrated here back in the day. You know, they're just shoving a whole bunch of African immigrants up there. I don't know, man. So yeah, he killed that boy. He just picked him up and dropped him off, you know. And y'all hear about that in the mainstream media? Where's the outcry about that? Little 5-year-old boy just like dropped to his death. Where's the outrage? Come on, parents. No, that mom. I don't know if she's a single mom or what. Where's the fathers, man? I don't have any kids. You know what? I would give so much for a child, a chance just to raise and to teach and to nurture a child and to have a legacy like that of my own. I'd give so much. I'll work so hard. Well, I want a family. For those of you that have kids and that aren't there, God, eternal shame on you people. You know, it's disgusting, it's revolting, and it's a disgusting disgrace to men everywhere. Those of you who have kids and you ain't protecting them, I don't know, maybe that kid's dad was at work or something. He couldn't have seen this coming. But for you fathers out there, dude, be a man. All of you, be a man, dude. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, this is crazy what this country's coming to, and that shit can happen in a mall. Like, I understand that happens quickly, dude. Why didn't somebody pick him up? Where was the guy? Where was there no men in that mall that saw that happen? Because I know lots of people saw it happen. So where was any man at all to go out and get that guy? You know what? The police caught up to him later in the mall. I don't think he even left the frickin' mall. He was still walking around, dude. The report said they arrested that guy in the mall hours later. So I've been watching a lot of Owen Benjamin, you know, and that's my thing. I like one of my greatest regrets in life is every time I kept my mouth shut. A lot of things I could have said to people that might have helped them wise up to situations that would have made me feel better about, hey, look, at least I didn't leave the darkness of ignorance sitting there in that situation. And I'm done keeping my mouth shut. I'm just gonna I get a little anxiety when I make emotional videos, but that's the only time I really have the energy to talk to the camera and to say what I have to say, is when I am emotionally worked up. Because otherwise, I'll think myself and I'll think my anxieties into some sort of savage, full-on assault of my potential, and it just sucks. And I got to stop doing that. So you know what? If I get worked up and make a video, I'm gonna say, you know what? Cops, got to stop. Got to stop the cops. Got to stop the federalization of the police force. Got to stop the taxes. You know what? Government ain't never done a damn thing for them. Dude, seriously, look at the history of all governments everywhere. Everything, every government, everywhere, ever. No exceptions, dude. Let government be like local, town governments, maybe state at the most. Like, it shouldn't be any bigger than the state-sized regions to govern a people. And maybe alliances with, like economic alliances within certain smaller regions of the world, to let every region of the world provide for itself, because it really can. It really can. Overpopulation is a myth. You know what? You know what is not a myth, and it was not very well understood, is the disgusting, literally abhorrent, absolutely just revolting, totally wasteful. Like more than half the food that gets produced gets wasted. I've worked in food processing. I know what I'm talking about. I've worked in restaurants. I know how much gets thrown away. I'm an American. I know how much I throw away in my house, and I don't even like it. Like, I don't finish every plate, dude. Let's all be honest. A lot of food gets thrown away. It's not overpopulation. It's food management and distribution. It's how the distribution, the production is managed. It's like these floods in the Midwest. You know what? So if there's a little bit of flood water, you got these silos that are like 100 feet tall. You got 100 feet of grain. If the bottom few feet gets tainted with water, they got to throw out all 100 feet. They won't even salvage the top 90 feet. You know. Because of American state waste laws. It's just laws of waste. To commit waste, it's criminal. This country's criminal. The government's criminal. The cops are criminal. The FBI is criminal. Look at the history of the FBI. The FBI was founded on blackmail. It was J. Edgar Hoover. The institute, the FBI, came into existence by means of blackmailing politicians. There's nothing just about the FBI. Oh my God, and I know it's just crazy. And it's like, God save us. You're like, whatever, you know what? We got to take action in our own lives. We got to prepare ourselves. I'm not saying like God come into my life and do every little thing for me. You know, we make preparations. We gather food. We forage communities, and we do. You know, we prepare, and we train, and we practice, and what have you. But God, you know what? For an enemy like the CIA, an enemy like the Rothschilds and the monarchs, you know, God's got to bring the people together. You know, God can do it. God can come down out of heaven with his angels, and he can do it that way, or he can unite the people through a common spirit of life and courage, and standing up for one another. Yo, look, dude, you matter. Kids, especially the innocent kids, man. Come on, dude. I don't have any kids, man. And it makes me so angry to see what's going to happen to everybody's children. It makes me think that like 90% of you parents out there don't even give a shit, dude. And who am I to say that? I'm someone who's watching what's going on with this country. I don't have a kid, dude. And if I did, I'd be making such a noise at these schools. I'd be down at these schools. But if I went down to these schools and I started saying stuff, I'd be thrown in jail. They look at me like I'm some sort of weirdo. You don't have a kid. What are you doing at these schools? I care about what's going on with these children. Dude, I care about what's going on with your families. I care what's going on with people. You know, and I get a little fed up because it seems like nobody else does care, and they're your children. They're your children. I'm trying really hard not to yell and get all freaking loud. I'm outside, so my mom can watch the sermon that's going on. You know, I don't want to bother the neighbors too much, but... Dude, the guy dropped a 5-year-old child off a balcony and killed him. The kid died slowly in the hospital over a couple of days. Or a week. I don't think those parents in Arizona have their kids back yet. Yeah, what about all those kids that were murdered in those reform schools, in those boys' homes, in the juvenile detentions, all the girls, and all the torture that takes place in these insane asylums over here in the United States? The most horrific social experiment I think that was ever conducted on the face of the planet Earth is the United States of America. I don't know, man. Oh, what all, man. But hey, just get ready. Just love on one another. Make a difference where you can. Speak up when you have the energy. Speak up when you don't have the energy. Let's all just get better at doing what we can do to make the world a little better place, to make our worlds a little better place. And eventually, like, as the goodness it builds up, we build up the goodness in our lives. It'll spill out into the people around us, and it just goes out from there. Yeah. So, hey, spirit of peace, and courage, and wisdom be with you all in the name of Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Make peace with God. And get ready. Hey, love y'all. Take care.